Welcome to Legends and Cryptids, where we unravel the mysteries of creatures lurking in the shadows of legend. Today, we're diving into the unexplained discovery of an African cryptid that has stirred both excitement and controversy, the mysterious sea creature known as Gambo. This elusive creature washed up on the shores of Gambia in the 1980s, captivating those who saw it with its unusual appearance and leaving scientists puzzled. The enigma of Gambo stems from the uncertainty surrounding its origin. Was it an unknown sea creature, a modern relic from the age of dinosaurs, or simply a misidentified marine animal? As we journey into its strange story, we'll explore Gambo's connection to other cryptids and the ancient beliefs surrounding sea monsters in West African culture. Gambo's story is full of twists and mysteries, and the quest for answers has only just begun. Stay with us as we uncover the origins and dive into the legends that swirl around this African sea creature. The story of Gambo starts on a beach in Gambia, where locals discovered the carcass of a strange sea creature in 1983. Descriptions of the creature were unlike anything seen before. It was said to have a long snout, small fins, and a body that seemed out of place among the known marine life of the area. No photographs were taken, but the sketches and eyewitness accounts sparked immediate curiosity. Many wondered if Gambo could be a surviving dinosaur or a species thought extinct. Interestingly, African folklore is rich with tales of mysterious aquatic beings. For centuries, the coastal communities of West Africa have spoken of sea creatures that roamed the depths, sometimes surfacing to interact with or threaten humans. These myths often blend the real with the fantastical, making it difficult to separate legend from reality. In some stories, sea creatures were protectors of sacred waters, while in others, they were harbingers of danger. The appearance of Gambo echoes these ancient myths, particularly those of serpentine or dinosaur-like creatures that have appeared in African folklore and other cryptid sightings across the world. Some have drawn parallels between Gambo and the infamous Mbembe, the dinosaur-like creature said to inhabit the rivers of the Congo Basin. Though Gambo was found in the Atlantic, its unusual appearance keeps it tethered to the same kind of speculative mystery. But where did Gambo come from, and how does it fit into the broader mythology of sea creatures from around the world? Could it be that these ancient legends have a root in real, undiscovered animals? Legendary encounters with Gambo are limited, but intriguing. The most famous sighting, of course, is the discovery of the carcass in Gambia in 1983, which remains the centerpiece of Gambo's lore. The local man who discovered it, Andrew Kerr, sketched the creature before it was buried, and it's through his drawings that we have the most detailed idea of what Gambo may have looked like. Kerr described it as having a dolphin-like head, sharp teeth, and no dorsal fin, a combination that doesn't fit any known marine species. This discovery led to rampant speculation, with some suggesting that Gambo could be a surviving plesiosaur or a type of sea-dwelling dinosaur. The unusual body shape, combined with its elongated snout and sharp teeth, bore resemblance to what people imagined prehistoric marine reptiles would have looked like. Some cryptozoologists even pointed to Gambo as evidence that certain living fossils could still be out there, hidden in the vast uncharted waters of the Atlantic Ocean. Interestingly, Gambo's story overlaps with other cryptid sightings along the African coast. Reports of large, unidentified sea creatures in nearby regions of West Africa have surfaced from time to time, though none as detailed as the Gambo sighting. Locals have shared stories of strange, serpentine creatures lurking in the deep or being washed ashore after storms. These tales add fuel to the mystery, suggesting that Gambo might not be a one-off event, but part of a broader pattern of unexplained marine phenomena in African waters. Despite no further sightings of Gambo, the legend continues to grow, especially among cryptozoology circles. Many are still fascinated by what was found that day in 1983 and wonder whether more creatures like Gambo are hiding, waiting to reveal themselves. While Gambo's story captured the imaginations of many, the scientific community has largely approached the case with skepticism. Most experts believe that Gambo was likely a misidentified animal, possibly a known species that had decomposed in such a way that it appeared more mysterious than it actually was. One of the prevailing theories is that the carcass was simply a cetacean, perhaps a dolphin or a small whale, that had begun to decay, making its features harder to recognize. Decomposition in marine animals can drastically change their appearance, as the loss of skin and soft tissues often exposes bones and structures that are not typically seen, giving them a more alien look. This process, combined with the public's tendency to look for the extraordinary, may have fueled the cryptid interpretation of Gambo. Other scientists suggest that Gambo could have been a species of beaked whale, known for their elongated snouts, which somewhat resemble those of prehistoric marine reptiles. There are several species of beaked whales in the waters near Africa, some of which are rarely seen and little studied, making them possible candidates for misidentification. Beaked whales also lack a prominent dorsal fin, similar to what was described in the Gambo sighting. Although the scientific explanations seem plausible, the lack of physical evidence, since the carcass was never preserved or properly studied, means that Gambo's true identity remains unresolved. Without the ability to analyze the remains, any conclusion remains speculative, leaving room for both science and mystery to coexist in the story of Gambo. Despite the scientific explanations, there are those who believe Gambo's story hints at something more extraordinary. Some conspiracy theories suggest that the creature could be a surviving prehistoric animal, hidden away in the depths of the Atlantic Ocean, only to occasionally surface and be seen. Proponents of this theory argue that the ocean is still largely unexplored, with countless unknown species potentially inhabiting its darkest corners. Others believe that Gambo could be connected to the cryptid phenomenon of living dinosaurs. These theorists point to similar creatures, like the Loch Ness Monster or the aforementioned Mokelembembe, to suggest that there may be pockets of prehistoric life that have survived against all odds. Some claim that governments or scientific organizations might even be suppressing such discoveries, fearing the upheaval it would cause in our understanding of evolution and history. However, critics of these theories point out the lack of credible evidence and the tendency for stories like Gambo's to be fueled by imagination rather than fact. The fact that no further sightings have been documented and no physical remains are available makes it difficult to substantiate any claims of conspiracy or hidden creatures. While these alternative theories are tantalizing and offer exciting possibilities, they often lack the concrete proof needed to convince the broader public. Still, the mystery of Gambo continues to inspire those who believe that the world's oceans hold secrets yet to be uncovered. So, is Gambo real or just another myth? The truth remains elusive. On one hand, the scientific community offers plausible explanations for the carcass discovered in 1983, most likely a known marine animal in an advanced state of decomposition. On the other hand, the lack of proper documentation, combined with the strange features reported by witnesses, keeps the door open for speculation. Without definitive physical evidence, Gambo remains a cryptid whose true nature is still up for debate. Whether it was a misidentified animal, a yet undiscovered species, or something far more mysterious, one thing is clear: Gambo has carved out its place in the world of cryptozoology. Its story invites us to wonder about the unknown and the possibility that there are creatures in our world that still defy explanation. What do you think? Is Gambo just a case of mistaken identity, or could this sea creature be a glimpse into something far more mysterious? The oceans are vast, and who knows what else might be lurking beneath the waves. Stay curious and keep exploring the unknown. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the mystery of Gambo. If you enjoyed unraveling the story of this elusive African sea creature, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more cryptid investigations. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you believe Gambo really was? And stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll dive into another legendary cryptid mystery that will leave you questioning what's real and what's myth. Hit that subscribe button and keep exploring the legends that hide in the shadows of our world.